guys, Steph here. Right, what we've got for you today is some of the pens from my recent travels, and as always the majority are available for sale. If you're interested, get in touch, as I tell you all the time. Some of them have got little issues with them, will need repairing. Some of them are broken, so they'll be just simply sold as spares. But yeah, we've got some quite interesting pens, some nice pens, so I'm sure there's something of interest to everybody. So without further ado, let's get straight in. So let's go straight to the front. There we go, the Platinum writing set, made in England. And what we've got there, as you can see, we've got this is actually a combination pencil and fountain pen. Hey, look at that. So we've got a combination fountain pen pencil, well, from Platinum, and it's also got a pencil in there as well, and they come in this sort of red sort of tree bark pattern. Very nice. I'm sure there's people that collect the Platinum pens out there. Let's go straight to the front. As you can see, nice and simply, there's a lot of Parker pens here. So, just simply a Parker box, that'll come in handy for a nice pen somewhere. There we go, another Parker. And what we've got here, yeah, it's a Parker standard Duofold. Standard Duofold, the aerometric type system. I say it all the time, these are great everyday writing pens. They are, in my opinion, bomb proof. They're excellent quality made pens. If you're ever looking for a daily writer, something that's going to last you for years, them are the pens that you should be looking at. To the top, again, another Parker box. Hey, there we go, there's another one in green, another standard Duofold. Now what I need to do, because some of these have actually got, there's actually quite a few with, there we go, I think that one's actually is it an oblique, or yeah, an oblique or a broad nib. So I've actually just looked briefly through a lot of these, and some of them have actually got very interesting nibs. Once again, a Parker. There we go, it does what it says on the tin. We've got a lovely Parker 75 Sisal, and for you people that know or don't know, it's in sterling silver, and there you go, it's fitted with a correct cartridge converter. Absolutely gorgeous pens, and again with the original box as well. Very nice indeed. Let's put that to one side. Another Parker. What is this one? I think this is a Flighter. Yeah, there we go, a nice Parker 65. Okay, lovely. I love these nibs, I think they're great nibs. But a Parker 65 Flighter, great pens. Another Parker here. I think we may have the same, if I remember rightly, but this is actually the sort of the gold coloured. Has it got a pattern? I don't think it has. I think it's a nice smooth, oh yes, it's got a pattern sort of, and again, there we go, we've got the Parker 65 nib. Does it have a converter with it? Yes, fitted with a converter. Lovely pens. So I'm sure there's people out there that might be looking for a Parker 65. If you are, get in touch. Another Parker. There we go. I know I actually I picked up quite a few of these standard Duofolds. What I've tended to do is, if I see any juniors or down like slim folds, I don't actually pick them up. But anything like a standard upwards, i.e. the senior or a Maxima, if I can find one, I actually pick them up, because as I've just said, they are superb pens. Quite popular, people do ask me for them, and I'm hopefully more people will ask, because we've got a few here available. There we go, another blue one. You can see the clip slightly bent, that's not a problem. And this one here, I think, has got a slight oblique nib as well. Okay, so we've got quite a few standard Dufolds. So where are you Dufold fans? Another Parker. Let's open that up. Right, we've got a Parker, another Parker 65. Some slight shrinkage to the shell there, so we need to see if we can find a replacement. And if you look at the nib there, we've got a bent to the end of the nib, but that's not a problem. We'll see what we can do with that. Okay, let's put that to that side. Oh, here's a nice pen. I've not had one of these for a while, so what we've got for you here, let's take off the top, take the pen out. Do you recognise what it is? Yes? No? Right. There you go. You'll recognise it now, won't you? What we've got is a Parker 50, aka the Falcon. Great pens. Everyone, well, quite very sort of sought after these, because it's an iconic design, I think, in my opinion. Let's yeah, it's got a converter. A gorgeous pen. Look at that nib there, sort of carries on from the section. Great pens, great looking nibs, I think. Anybody of interest, get in touch. So we've got the 50 or the Falcon. Let's put that to one side. Alright, these are interesting. If we open it up, there we go, we've got a Sheaffer box, and inside we've got two Sheaffer Imperial fountain pens, and very nice ones indeed. Look at that. Okay, it's got the inlaid nib there like so. Very nice indeed, and you can see this one is what they term as the barleycorn pattern. It's got this gorgeous pattern running all the way through, this barleycorn. Great pens. These are cartridge converter fountain pens, so you can use whichever you want. And inside as well, we've got another one. Look at this one. I've not actually seen this pattern before. I've never come across it before. This one is what they term as the diamond pattern. Absolutely gorgeous. However, the only problem with this particular pen, there you go, the nib or the inlaid nib is missing, but I'm sure we've got a nib section somewhere in an old pen or a broken pen that I can actually use. So that one, we'll put a new nib unit on it, make it available, and I'm sure somebody will enjoy this pen for many years to come. Voila. There we go. One more here. Oh, there we go. A nice Parker Vacuumatic. Nib needs sort of tensioning a bit. So quite a small one. I think we might do a review on this one when I've actually done it. It's got the correct nib. Yeah, a correct nib on that. Quite a smallish pen. It's got the double jewels to the end. So yeah, maybe we'll give that some restoration, although it looks quite nice. And last but not least, to the back here, let's take it out of the outer case. There we go, the instructions. And if we open it up for you, look at that beauty. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I've shown you these pens before, I've reviewed them before, but what we've got for you here is an absolutely gorgeous Parker Dufold International, with the sort of the arrow clip to the top there, with these raised arrow or feathers to the top. I believe this is a Mark 1. I mean, I'll correct me if I'm wrong, but as I say, it's a Parker International. If we take the cap off for you, look at that gorgeous nib. We've got a lovely 18 karat gold nib. There we go. As I say, lovely condition, and if I remember rightly, inside we've got a nice ink converter. So we've got the Parker International, quite nice, well, very nice pens. They're quite a chunky pen, although the International is slightly smaller than the Centennial, although they look very, very similar. But this one is in gorgeous condition, and to be quite honest with you, it's pretty well ready to go. Gorgeous, gorgeous pen. So there we have it, a Parker International in this classic black with gold trim. And there we have it on that one. And that's it. As you can see, we've picked up some interesting pens, some very nice pens, all available. Anything of interest, as I've always said down below, get in touch. But yes, not only the box ones, we also found quite a few loose pens as well. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a separate video on that one for you, and we'll name that part 2. So please come back and take a look at the loose pens. For now, I'm just going to say Slava Ukraini from me and these gorgeous pens. Bye bye for now.